Hey everybody, Paul Bray, Family Friendly Gaming. With me this week is
Teen Gamer.
And we're going to do another top 10. This top 10 is the top 10 best companies to work with. Remember we had the worst ones?
Yeah.
Now it's time to do the best, number ones. Oh well, 10 through 1. And we're going to do it a little different this week. We're going to go 10, 10, 9, 9, 8. We're just going to go back and forth.
That way it's not 10 through 6 and you have to start back over at 10.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you start with your number 10.
My number 10 is Shout Factory. Up until recently, they've been giving us tons of stuff way before it even released.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now there's not as much stuff they have anymore, so... I mean, they can't give us stuff early if they don't have it.
Yep. My number 10 is Disney. Now, I know what some of you are saying. Disney? Aren't they like attacking families and attacking biblical marriage and attacking Christians? It's like, Disney does have some horrible policies. But, for us, when we've worked with them, I mean, they're like, here, you want this, you want that, you want this. I mean,
we're not going best companies, we're saying best companies to work with.
Yeah. 90% of the time, you know, Disney gives us whatever we ask for. So, I mean, they're giving us physical copies, and so, I mean, it's like, they're awesome. What's your number 9?
My number 9, it's not really a company, it's a name of a person, Toby Fox.
That's an indie company.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The second I emailed him, it took him maybe 5 minutes to respond with, yes, you can monetize. Like, he was really professional with it.
And what was his game?
Undertale.
Undertale.
It's a series that's been doing well for us.
Have you been watching that series? I hope so. So my number 9 is Xseed Games. Xseed Games has been awesome for years, giving us reviewable copies and press releases, and I mean, they've been good. They've been really good for us. Now their games may not always been most family friendly, but they've been pretty good.
Yeah.
What's your number 8?
My number 8 is actually Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Just
Which
Dance.
is it?
Just Dance. I mean, they've given us so many Just Dance and physical copies. It's not like you're I mean, they haven't given us the Wii U, thankfully. I mean, how are you really gonna do it with the Wii U camera? I mean, is that what they're gonna use now? PS4, that camera's terrible. I mean, the Kinect is. I'm sorry, it's better.
And they always give it to us on the system we asked for. So yeah.
And they give us sometimes multiple copies.
So my number 8 is TinyBuild. TinyBuild is like just amazing.
They're an indie publisher.
They're an indie publisher
and developer.
They give us the game code with no expectations. They're like, hey, if you play it, great. If you don't, that's fine. If you review it, that's cool. If you do a video, that's cool. They're like, if you give us any attention, we're happy. So we're like, okay, that's pretty cool, you know. So they give us some games. We're like, nah, we don't want to mess with this. Or like, wow, after playing it, like, this is horrible.
We're like, we don't want to have to do that much to them that bad. We're like, yeah.
So I mean, they're really cool about it, and we've given them, you know, low review scores. They're like, thanks for your time, thanks for your attention, thanks for your review. They're cool with whatever we do, and you know, they're ecstatic when they get a higher score. So, what's your number 7?
My number 7 is Skunk Software.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't advertise with us. They said the second they got the money, they were going to come to us. A couple months later, right on time, right when they promised, they came back and they said, here's the money. We want an advertisement.
And shocking, a video game company that keeps their word. Wow.
Yeah, Nintendo.
My number 7 is Activision. Year after year after year, we're getting the Skylanders, and we love getting the Skylanders. And Activision has just been awesome. You know, that game after game after game, and they do quite a few games for families. Have been great to work with. So that's my number 7. What's your number 6?
My number 6 is Activision. I mean, I like Activision a little better because remember they gave us the Light and Dark things.
Mm-hmm.
They've given us expansion packs as well, which is something you didn't talk about. You talked about the games.
Yes, yeah, I forgot about that. My number 6 is Shout Factory. Like he had talked about before, Shout Factory giving us all kinds of stuff. In fact, we dropped off their press distribution list, and I sent them an email, and they've started sending us stuff again. Because like, oh, sorry about that. This happens in the industry a lot when they swap over to a different PR firm. You know, so it's nice that once I pointed out, they just jumped on. What do you got for number 5?
My number 5 is TinyBuild. They're higher for me. Same reasons. Some of their games I've actually enjoyed. I play them still. Cluster Truck. There's going to be a video coming out soon. Maybe it's already out by the time of this video. Who knows?
Punch Club.
Yeah, I played Punch Club quite a bit. It wasn't the most family-friendly game, but it was an interesting concept. I mean, how often do you see a fighter tycoon?
Yeah. My number 5 is Clash Entertainment. You probably noticed them in the e-magazine. If you haven't, gone to the Clash Entertainment website, you need to. I mean, they've been awesome for years. They're sitting there posting our stories and magazines and everything, and they've been, a great company to work with. What do you got for number 4?
My number 4 doesn't even exist anymore. THQ.
Well, they
Nordic Games.
coming back.
That's different. I don't like Nordic Games. They have some problems. But THQ gave us multiple copies of games. And lots of those games.
And they had plenty of family-friendly games too.
They gave us mostly family friendly. The UFC games, they didn't bother because they knew, they're not going to like that.
Yeah,
the
they were
games, nah, that's not
properly targeting.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid. My number 4 is Zen Studios. Zen Studios is another company that's been great to work with. I mean, they're like the pinball games. They're like, here's codes, and whenever we ask for anything, they're right on top of it. They've been a real pleasure to work with over the years. Number 3?
My number 3 is Lionsgate. They send us lots of Power Rangers. I mean, that's helpful, but please calm down. After it, we have the song stuck in our head for at least a month.
Eat more.
And that's Kid Gamer behind the camera.
My number 3 is the CGDC, the Christian Game Developers Conference. They have been just awesome for years, and they're like always like, hey, can you come see us again this year? They always want us around. I mean, CGDC has been amazing. And of course, Tim Emmerich being part of that, Graceworks Interactive, so they give a little shout out for them. They've been great. They're just amazing year after year after year. What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Acimasoft. They have Miko Mole. I mean, that's pretty much all that needs to be said, basically. Miko Mole. They're good. They've advertised with us faithfully. I mean, Miko Mole.
We got
really
also Puzzles Under the Hill.
They've given us
the
tons of
Mahjong
games.
games.
We don't even have to ask for them sometimes. They're just like, here you go, have fun.
Yeah. My number 2 is CCGR, Christ Center Game Reviews. That's who we're doing our, the Christ Center Game Reviews, the servers. That's who we do our servers with now.
Yeah.
They've been awesome for years. They're so much better than GoDaddy was. I mean, it's just amazing.
GoDaddy, you have to report a problem, they get back to you after a week.
Yeah, and then they want to pretend like the problem doesn't exist. I mean, CCGR has just been awesome every time we worked with them. So they're just amazing. What's your number 1?
Taking my number 1 is Zen Studios. The pinball games, everything they've done. I mean, we don't want the pinball sometimes. They just keep sending it to us. We're like, okay.
But then we play it. We're like, this is cool. This is fun.
It's because the pinball games are fun. It's just sometimes they send us stuff that's not really good targeting. But that's a few times. They only send us a couple.
Castle Storm. There's that weird dance game they did.
No, I'm talking about in the Zen Studio. Pinball games.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Pinball games. They send us the Simpsons, Archer, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, my number 1 is Encinesoft. So, like he already mentioned, Encinesoft has been awesome for years. We love their games. They've been advertiser for years. They're always, quick to communicate and just they listen. They're not like offended if we don't like something. Like, okay, that's cool. Maybe like the next game. So they've been awesome. So that's all we have for this top 10. You have any final thoughts?
There is another one. I can't remember the name of the company, so I didn't put it on. But who made Security Hall? Do you remember?
Oh, it's like Amriel or something. It's
something like that.
spelling.
But we gave an honest review. We hated Security Hall. We hated it. And they said, thank you for your honesty. We will try to target better. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching and say, hope you have more of that.